Okay, so what I have here is two 2024 stock units, new stock. These are not used jetters. These were jetters that we built late in 24 for stock units just to have on hand. And we still have these two available. So this is a 2024 184 HD, stands for heavy duty. This is a 2024 LT, stands for light. It's a little bit lighter weight than the other one. But this one is also a prototype. It's got some options that will not ever be available again until mid to late 2026. So this is kind of a special deal with the LT. I'll go over the differences in both of them. So the stock unit includes the garden hose fill, as you can see, the antifreeze winterization, which is your center aluminum tank there, and of course the best remote control in the industry by far. Both these units are what we would call stock unit. And then I've also got a 1/4-inch mini reel mounted here that can be removed if you don't want it. So the price of the HD without the extra 1/4-inch mini reel added is $70. The price of the LT, which also you can see on the other side has a 1/4-inch mini reel added, that's also optional, can be taken off if you don't want it. The price without the 1/4-inch mini reel on this one is $64.5. If you want to add that 1/4-inch mini reel to either unit, it adds about $1,500 to the price. Now people say, okay, so what's the difference between the HD and the LT? Okay, a few main things. Only one thing operationally, and that is that the remote control on the HD. Let me start this up real quick. I'll show you the hose reel there. You see your payout, pay in. It controls your hose reel in and out with the remote control, okay? Now this remote control also does your water on and off, your pressure precision control. In other words, you just set it for 1, 2, 3, or 4,000 and the jetter balances the pressure for you. So your operator is not fooling with throttle. He just sets the pressure, and it also shows you the pressure on a digital readout on the handheld. Okay, you can also operate this jetter from right here at the control board. You can do everything from here, or you can do everything from remote. So the remote control, controlling this hose reel in and out, is the only thing operationally different, and that's a big deal. Not very many jetters remotes can do that, and being honest, a lot of manufacturers' remote controls just don't work very well at all, and ours is the most powerful in the industry. It's got a range, a line of sight range of almost a half a mile. You're never going to put your operator in a position where this remote won't work. Okay, the HD also has the hose reel mounted on a 5,000-pound swivel bearing. As you can see in there, you can lock it in place every inch, and you can see I'm literally turning this with one finger. It does 180 degrees. And then also the HD has these 3 pretty aluminum tanks, fuel here, antifreeze in the center, hydraulic fluid on the right. And then the HD also has the diamond plate covering the frame below the pump and the engine. The differences here are the remote control on this unit does not control your pay in and out on your hose reel. It's still hydraulic, it's still just as powerful, but your hose reel in and out is here, out, in, or you lock it in place and you pull it off by hand, which is what most people have been doing jetting for decades. Now this hose reel also does swivel, but it's not on the swivel bearing. It's on a grease sleeve. There's a vinyl sleeve that sits in between here. You keep it greased. It turns 180 degrees. Just built a little bit different than the HD. So you saw the HD had the aluminum tanks. The LT does not. You still got your antifreeze reservoir, which is right here. And if we go to the other side, you'll see the fuel tank, same size fuel tank, 16 gallons. It just mounts up underneath your water tank. And then your hydraulic reservoir is that steel tank right there in the middle. Now, I mentioned earlier that this is a prototype. So something that this jetter has that the HD doesn't have is pulsation is push button on this jetter. So if you want to pulsate on the HD, all you do is turn these knobs in. It's still easy. You can pulsate no problem. But with this jet, if you're operating from the control box, you just hit the button for pulsation and it starts pulsating for you. And it also has a pulsation button on the remote control. So they have the same engine. Both have the Kohler 49 horsepower diesel. This one is belt drive, which is what we've done for decades. This one is direct drive. Remote control on this does everything the other one does except for that hose reel in and out. It's got the precision control on your pressure. It shows the digital readout. And one thing that also makes this a little bit of a deal is that aluminum shroud you see on there, on this LT. It matches this one. If you were to order a regular LT jetter, it would be a partial shroud. It would not be the full cover shroud. Our engineers used that shroud for testing, just decided to leave it on there and give it away to whoever bought it. Both of these available right now. This is Friday of Memorial Day 2025. Let me know which you would like to see. I'll be glad to bring it for a demo. And also if you have any questions, 815-677-5106. Mongoose Mike.